Hi, grade 8! Welcome to today's math class. Today, we'll be discussing multiplication of polynomials. Again, our topic for today is multiplication of polynomials. To make it easier, we will be dividing the topic multiplication of polynomials into 4 parts. The first one is monomial times monomial. Second one, we have monomial multiplied by a polynomial. The third one is multiplication of 2 binomials. And the last one, we have polynomial times polynomial. Let's start with monomial times monomial. For our first example, we have, make sure you copy this in your notebook. We have 6a cubed times 5a raised to the 6. For this example, you just have to multiply the two numerical coefficients. That would be 6 and 5. 6 times 5 is equal to 30. Then multiply a cubed and a to the 6th. A cubed times a to the 6th. Copy the a and add their exponents. And it will become a to the 9th power. There you go. Therefore, the final answer will be 30 times a raised to the 9th power. And box your final answer. For the second example, we have negative 2x squared y times 11xy cubed. Multiply negative 2 and 11. It will be negative 22. Then multiply x squared and x. Since x doesn't have an exponent, it means it's 1. Just add 2 and 1, and it will become 3. Then for y, we have y times y cubed. Again, put the exponent 1. And therefore, we'll have 1 plus 3, y to the 4th power. And the final answer will be negative 22 x cubed y to the 4th. And box the final answer. The second case is monomial times polynomial. For this one, we have the example 3y cubed, which is a monomial, and 6y squared minus 4y plus 6, which is a trinomial. For this type of multiplication, all you have to do is just distribute the monomial to each of the terms of the polynomial. 3y cubed times 6y squared, 3 times 6 is equal to 18. And y cubed times y squared is equal to y to the 5th power. Next, we have 3 times negative 4, that's negative 12. And y cubed times y is y to the 4th power. And lastly, we have 3 times 6, that would be 18. Let us now go to the third one, which is binomial times another binomial. For this one, our example is the quantity of 4x minus 3 times the quantity of 2x plus 7. In this case, we'll be using a different method. We call it the FOIL method. F stands for first, O stands for outside terms, I for the inner terms or inside terms, and L for the last terms. The first terms are 4x and 2x. And we have to multiply them. The outside terms are 4x and positive 7. Again, for the outside terms, we have 4x and 7. The inside terms, these are negative 3 and positive 2x. And for the last terms, we have negative 3 and 7. After that, let's multiply. We have 4x times 2x, and that will become 8x squared. For the next one, let's see. We have 4x times 7, and it will become 28x. Then we have negative 3 times 2x, negative 6x, and negative 3 times 7 is negative 21. Next step would be, we just add all of them. That would be 8x squared plus 28x plus negative 6x or minus 6x plus negative 21. Let's see the answer. After that, we'll just combine similar terms, which are 28x and negative 6x. And we'll arrive at 8x squared plus 22x minus 21. And that's your final answer. And for the last, we have a polynomial multiplied by another polynomial. For example, we have y minus 2 times the quantity of 2y squared minus 5y plus 3. In this case, we have three options. It's either we will do the horizontal method, the vertical method, or the tabular method. For this video, we'll be doing the tabular method. To answer this in tabular method, all we need to do is just arrange the two polynomials in rows and columns just to form a table. So what we did is we wrote y and negative 2 here in the rows, and then the terms of the other polynomial as the columns. 2y squared minus 5y plus 3. Then you make grids using horizontal lines and vertical lines so that it would look like a table. Next step is just a multiplication table. Multiply y by 2y squared. It will be 2y cubed. We add 2 and the invisible 1 there. Negative 2 times 2y squared will be negative 4y squared. Then y times negative 5y, we have negative 5y squared. Negative 2 times negative 5y, both are negative, it will become positive, 10y. Next, we have 3 times y, which is 3y. The negative 2 times 3, which is negative 6. The next step would be, let's try to identify the similar terms. And those will be negative 4y squared and negative 5y squared, as well as 3y and 10y. And then we will write them in a line. So it will become 2y cubed minus 4y squared minus 5y squared. Just add. Negative 4 plus negative 5 is negative 9. And we have 10 plus 3 will be 13y. And minus 6. And that will be the final answer. And that concludes our discussion of multiplication of polynomials. Hopefully, you will be able to write down or to jot down the notes in your notebook and review the examples. And then you will answer something after this. Okay, thank you so much. And enjoy answering. Okay, answer these items. This is our written work number 2, multiplication of polynomials. You may screenshot this so that it will be easier for you to write down in your notebook. Number 1, we have the quantity of 8m squared times n to the 5th power times the quantity of negative 6m to the 7th n. Next, we have 2x squared y times the quantity of x cubed minus 4x squared y plus y squared. Number 3, we have the quantity of 4a plus 3b times the quantity of 6a minus 5b. Next, we have 2x minus 3 times 3x squared plus 4x minus 2. Please show your solution and follow the instructions in our chat group. Okay, that's all for now. I always love math. And as a parting screen, always say, I love mathematics. Goodbye.